So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Sharktopus. 2010, came out the same year as Dino Cross versus Dino Cross versus I can't even remember the other monster's name. Super alligator or something. I don't even remember. It's been so long. This is going to be another Roger Corman sci-fi flick. Lots of CGI gore and CGI monster. Half octopus, half shark. Eric Roberts is the mad scientist. I liked him better than David Carradine in Dino Croc versus Super Alligator or whatever it was called. I can't even remember the name of it. And I was just watching my video too. I was talking about Star Wars. My son being obsessed with Star Wars, watching Star Wars and Darth Vader and all that. Oh, man. The first Star Wars movie, which is Star Wars 4, has a bunch of Disney scenes in it. Anyways, I love this flick. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars. It didn't have the white male swine of a capitalist pig. Eric Roberts was more like a blood-sucking ghoul feeding off the guts of the people. In other words, a government contractor. Now, that is not an white male swine of a capitalist pig because they're feeding off the fiscal nipple of the state, so to speak. That is not free market. That is corporate welfareism, corporatism, I guess you call it. Yeah, something different altogether. But for that reason, I liked it much more. There's kind of a dumb brunette, good-looking brunette white woman who's showing off her navel. It's 2010, after all. I think Britney Spears started that, showing off your navel. So she's got that kind of shirt on. She's running around with her henchmen. She's like a news reporter reporting on the Sharktopus. Eric Roberts is like Dr. Frankenstein. He combined an octopus with a shark so that it could attack a drug dealer boat. But then the remote control device fell off its head while it was feeding off the coast of Mexico. And so it just goes berserk, starts eating people left and right on the beach like Jaws. But the CGI gore looks fake, the monster looks fake. Everything looks great, in other words. Another CJ run imitation. Or is it Sharknado? It's like a mix between CJ run and Sharknado. The special effects. All right. So Eric Roberts' daughter is like his assistant scientist lady. She goes out and she meets some random buff dude who shaves his chest. You know, he wants to blow up the monster, but Eric Roberts wants to keep his prized possession. So there's that. Eric Roberts ends up getting eaten too, in addition to the reporter, and so they find some clever way to get rid of the thing, but there's a sequel, so I'm a little confused. because there's a cool looking Sharktopus explosion as well as other CGI explosion. But there are 2 sequels. I don't get it. Anyways, I had a rough week job search wise. I thought I had the buy right food distribution job in Brisbane in the bag. They said that they were in the process of hiring me. They asked me if I wanted to start on next Thursday, and so I said sure. What time would you like me to be there? And the HR lady didn't respond for a day. In the meantime, I put in my resignation to my other 2 jobs that are not paying me enough. And 1 week notice. And so they come back, the HR lady comes back the next day and she says, "Oh, I'm sorry, we can't hire you because you don't have a clean driving record for the last 5 years." So I'm scrambling around while I'm picking up my son, trying to get my 2 jobs back. Fortunately, I did. But my checking count was pretty decent this morning. I was able to stick a couple $1,000 in my Robinhood, pay my tax bills, my quarterly tax bills. Although I ran out of checks and stamps, so I got to go to the bank to get checks, go to Safeway to get stamps, and a yellow onion. But doing pretty good financial-wise this month. Next month is going to be a disaster. Anyways, Draymond Green showed up. He actually checked in the hotel this time. So his car's in the driveway just sitting there. I think he's going to pick it up like within a half an hour or so. So I better get back to work. Highly recommended. Check it out. Laters.